Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Pixel Buzz, where we're talking about
Nerd culture
tech news
and everything in between.
with a little bit of a buzz.
Nice.
We are your hosts, Who is Zane. Go ahead and find me on Instagram, YouTube, my webpage, and
Schematist. You can find me on the Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Instagram.
go look for us.
Yeah.
Today we're going to bring it back.
How far back are we going?
Let's take it back to high school, middle school. Let's take it back to that good old nerd culture.
My favorite.
Top 3 animes.
Let's make it happen.
Not anime betrayals. Not anime betrayals.
Just
That's not
anime?
top-
Just
anime.
my favorite?
Top 3 anime.
All right,
Kat, what are your top 3?
In fact, this is a crazy. So we're gonna exclude Dragon Ball Z. We could start with that because that's legendary.
Yeah.
I think we could even exclude things like we're gonna exclude these long shonens like so no Bleach and no Naruto either.
Oh, okay.
Those are off the table.
No 500 episode animes.
No One Piece, none of that. Even though I respect it, but we're just gonna do like straight up. All right, so number one I think of all time right now is Berserk.
Berserk.
Yeah, the classic one. I mean, I've seen like the 3D looking one, but I
Yeah.
think the classic one was really really good.
I think they have it on Netflix, right?
Yeah,
That they had at one point?
it's still there. I think it's still there. Don't
okay.
watch it. I mean, you could, but I really recommend the classic one. Right?
So, to be 100% honest, that's the only one that I've seen, and I kind of stopped watching it.
Yeah, see, a lot of people said, like, even the people who were originally big fans of it, they did not like it at all. I appreciated it so much that I had to stomach through it because it looked a little weird, but the classic one is, man, that's a storyline you can't miss. I feel like that, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like, give
I
it a
have
shot.
homework now. I need to go watch this.
Watch Berserk. But you know what? It's like, it's dark. So just be careful. It's a dark storyline. Yeah, there's like no happy ending. At least I don't think so.
Does it stay within that like medieval time or like that samurai era?
That's a good question, man. It kind of does a thing. It's like it starts off in a time period. It looks like a certain time period, and then it just does something.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
okay. No
No
spoilers.
spoilers.
No spoilers on this
Yeah.
podcast.
It just takes you to from 1-8. Never mind. Okay, so my next
said
one.
too much.
I said too much. Berserk is good.
Okay.
Top tier. And I'm gonna say my next one. This is a tough one, but I think I'll go with Steins Gate.
Oh, actually, I haven't finished that one, but I did get a recommendation from my coworker, and I started watching it.
I like your coworker already.
I don't want to spoil it either.
No spoilers here.
All I want to say is microwave and banana.
Okay, so you got there.
I mean, I got a little past that.
All
but I
right,
think
all right.
look forward to the scene where there's a banana being put into a microwave.
It's a good anime, man.
And let's just say it moves.
Okay, so it's a time traveling anime, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it starts off really silly,
Yeah.
and then you just don't see where like it just becomes a crisis all of a sudden.
Even the animation itself looks very somewhat goofy.
Kind of goofy, gimmicky, really like. But when you get into it, it just gets super dark. I don't know why I have this trend of just watching dark animes. I like that kind of that raw emotional stuff, where it's like, wait a minute, this is really happening.
The drama.
Yeah, it really pulls me in, and like the way that they kind of like started it off, I'm thinking this is gonna be so bad.
Yeah, the
it
build up is kind of interesting. Like most animes, especially shonen, right? They're like jumping in right away into action. There's Naruto and Shippuden, Shadow Clone Jutsu,
All day.
and Bleach, and Ichigo is becoming a. No, nope, I can't say that. But he's a Reaper.
Yeah. We're gonna
Later,
they
like
know.
right away. But Steins Gate takes its time developing the story.
Yeah, so it does take a little. It's a slow burn, but when
Yeah.
it gets there, it's there, and
Yeah,
it
and it's
stays
steady.
there. Yeah, it's just
fast.
wow. My third one, I go with Monster, man. I think Monster is kind of like one of those legendary animes, but I don't even know if it's a must watch. But I really enjoyed it. It was a journey. It didn't have the theatrical moments as most anime do have nowadays. It was very realistic. It was very grounded, and it takes you from one position to another very seamlessly.
I don't know if you know the answer to this, but do you know roughly how many episodes are in the anime?
In Monster, I think
Yeah.
it was like 50 or 60. I can't really remember.
I think it's like
50-ish.
50-ish. I remember asking you to burn me DVDs of the anime.
Burning, huh?
Yeah, back in the days,
Back in the
we were in
day.
high school, and you were like really pushing this monster anime, and you were like, "Yo, you should definitely watch it." You
Yeah.
burned like 3 CDs, and I had like Monster 1 through 5.
Yeah,
Monster,
I do remember
6
this
through
now.
10
You do
or
remember
something.
that? Okay.
It was an interesting. It has to do with like this surgeon, right? Or he's a
Yeah,
doctor.
that's right. That's right. And then like this one kid who's just evil. And the thing I like what about these animes are is like there was no special ability. No one had any special powers, but they were just raw evil. And so you're
Interesting.
dealing with a person like I don't know, it didn't seem like it was out of the norm to happen. Like usually animes kind of take you from like one moment to like some kind of extraordinary fantasy, but it was just really grounded in reality and all this could have happened, which is probably why I related to it a little bit harder. And I think it's worth a watch. I think it's worth one watch. Just one.
Interesting. Yeah, I definitely got like halfway. I was hooked, and then I think around that time, anime started to boom a lot more here, at least in the U.S. So there was a bunch more to watch.
Big time.
But I'm definitely gonna go back and give it a shot because it was very interesting. Especially, I think there's like some crimes that are being committed or something like that, and you're like trying to follow the lead of this investigator, doctor, or something like that, and that's a little messy. But
Dr. Tenma, love him.
yeah, definitely gotta pay close attention to those. Those are actually really good classic ones.
I'm a classic kind of guy. I mean, the new ones are kind of good too, you know. But I don't want to get into that. I'm watching, you know, My Hero Academia and all that stuff. But that's
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man, of course. We're not gonna go there. But what are your top 3, good sir? I need to hear what are you feeling?
All right,
Give me your one.
let's go. Let's
me the
start off with FMA.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Here's
Which
a
one?
twist, though.
Which one?
Brotherhood. Okay.
Okay. All right.
So-
all right.
I know a lot. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are gonna be in the same boat with me because FMA Brotherhood or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood sticks closer, if not exactly the same, to the manga.
That is correct. But did you not like the other one, or did you kind of?
I mean,
I thought both were tight, by the way.
yeah. So Full Metal Alchemist, the anime,
Yeah.
came out maybe like 4 years prior to the Brotherhood anime.
Just about.
So
Yeah.
that's all we had, right? It was good. Most of the stuff in the beginning of the episodes stays pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It only starts changing towards the end of the anime.
Yeah.
right?
Kind of got
Where
wild out there, didn't it?
their people's names or the association to people changes.
Yeah, the homunculi were a little bit kind of different-ish.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was like, okay.
Even the purpose, right, at the end. Like, the questioning of reality of life, that purpose I think gets lost in Full Metal Alchemist.
Big time.
Yeah, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood,
Also dope, though.
because it stays more original, there is a lot of the questioning of, right? So Edward, Alphonse, and Al are... No, not Edward Alphonse.
Edward
Elric.
And Alphonse
And
Elric?
Alphonse
Who's the
Elric.
third person you're thinking about? Winry?
No.
Okay,
no.
okay.
I was just thinking between those two, and
Oh,
then
okay,
I was
okay.
like thinking of their names together.
Yeah.
This is kind of embarrassing because I have a tattoo of a homunculi on my leg.
Yeah, well, homunculus would
Yeah.
never know their names anyway.
But
that's fine.
exactly. Yeah.
But you know what?
They do question throughout the manga and in Brotherhood
That's crazy.
the meaning of life, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is the purpose of life?
I love
They're
that.
trying to go find this Crimson Stone.
Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
The Philosopher's Stone.
Ooh.
I loved it.
If you haven't watched any of these animes, go watch them.
I think so.
But the Philosopher's Stone is such a prized thing in FMA Brotherhood that it really makes you question. I was part of a religion growing up, and you're taught to just think about God, and
I like this.
that's the only person you want to think about. There's no like science
Right.
to life. It's He created you, and your purpose is to serve Him, right?
Right.
FMA Brotherhood, or even Full Metal Alchemist started
just watching it.
Yeah, just watching it made me start questioning, right?
Isn't that
It's like-
interesting? So anime kind of like had you like going on a different tangent of your own personal beliefs, challenging it.
Exactly.
That's deep.
That's why
deep.
I'm really connected with FMA Brotherhood.
Wow, that's actually really awesome. Bro.
Yeah, Full Metal was the first anime that really, really made me question, like, what is the purpose? What is my
I knew you
purpose?
all this time, and I never knew that. That's
Yeah,
that's
it's
really cool.
and now they know too, our listeners, viewers. Yeah, it's a very, very.
Interesting.
That's why I like Brotherhood a lot more. Brotherhood is more of questioning.
It was more developed too.
purpose.
You know, it was just more developed as a whole show in its entirety. And honestly, I would put that as pretty high. I put that as my top 5.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was
definitely.
honestly
at
really-
least it has to be
Loved
top 10.
Scar. I loved Greed.
Ooh,
I loved the
Scar.
character. Yeah, he's a beast. I
Gluttony.
love Pride, Gluttony. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, they have
What a
like
show.
the Deadly Sins.
Mhm.
You'll see in the anime if you haven't watched it.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, definitely a must.
Mm-hmm.
My second one.
What do you got for me?
Well, so these 3 are in no particular.
Okay,
order,
fair
right?
enough. Yeah, just
So-
like the top.
Brotherhood is the first, I
Staple.
guess. That's the one that I already spoke about. Then Gantz.
Gantz. Gantz. Yo, that was dark as hell, man.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You would put that in your top 3?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Because look, I don't really remember exactly what it was about. There was no happy really ending, was there?
I don't even think there was an ending.
You know they made a movie about Gantz?
Yes, and
like,
it's on Netflix.
I saw it. Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed. Well, I mean, I think you enjoyed it for different reasons.
Yeah.
there was a lot of animations.
Action and just like so. You know what's sad about it? Because I remember like that character, but I don't remember what his role was in the anime. It's been so long since I've seen it.
He's actually there are no characters with the anime.
Oh really?
Into the Gantz
Get outta here.
movie.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, two different. So this is why I'm
get
saying
outta
I don't
here.
even think there's an ending to it because Gantz takes the premise of this being. You don't really understand what it is. It's this sphere that's in a room. It's just a black sphere, and it basically provides you with a task.
Yeah.
But you only get there after you die.
Correct.
So no matter how you die, you get like this one more chance of redeeming yourself by following the orders that this sphere gives you, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a game. You will get missions, and they're mostly demon hunting missions.
I'm gonna look into this.
Your purpose is to defeat the demons to save Earth. Mm-hmm. The higher level the demon, the more points you get, which at the end,
What do you do with those points?
you can buy your life back.
You could buy your life back.
You could buy your life back. People haven't gotten there yet, but within the anime, you're viewing it, and then it tells you that people have been able to like buy like better gear, more weapons,
More gear. I remember this. It was like an RPG element, but except it was life or death.
Yeah, there's no leveling up. You're just like trying to purchase your life back.
And like these things, you know what, man? You got me thinking about this again because I remember really enjoying it.
Yeah,
and I remember also really enjoying the animated movie. Are you sure there was no connection at all?
No connection.
I'm gonna judge you if I find out.
You can look into it. There's no
Yeah?
connection. It's just, and that's why I think
Yeah.
the animated version of it, not the Netflix,
no,
the
no,
anime,
the anime.
the
one.
anime one
Yeah.
is so groundbreaking. Especially again, me seeing it at a young age. It's
Yeah.
also another one of those that makes you question stuff because there is a lot of gruesome stuff that happens within the anime.
Absolutely.
At
Without
one
a-
point, there's like rape that is involved
There's rape scenes. There's
within
like
the people trying
dismemberment.
to. Huh?
Dismemberment scenes.
Oh, yeah,
It's
well,
it's a very crazy, like out there kind of gory
Yeah,
thing.
it's a very gory, but it's kind of like this is human nature. at
Human
its core.
nature when it's like tested to this
Yeah.
limits when
Yeah.
there's nothing else for you except
You got free reign, right? You're fighting for your life.
fighting for your life. There's no rules. There's no cops, and you
No.
have to just make the rules as you go.
Yes.
I like when animes do things like that when they really test humanity,
Yeah.
and I think that's I can see why you would put that in your top 2. I
Yep.
can see it.
You can see the pattern there. There's like
Yeah,
human nature being tested.
it's
right?
brittle.
Yeah.
Like we think we're all a certain way until we're not. And
Yeah,
it's
and
like what
until we're
happens.
put in this predicament where you're like, okay, now who
Who am I? Like,
who
am
really
I
are you?
really? So you know what? What's the third one? Because like we have a pattern going here.
Ooh, no, this one's gonna be a little bit easier. It's still a little drama influence, but it's Samurai Champloo.
Oh, you got good taste, my man.
Yeah.
We got Gene Mugen
Gene
Fu.
Mugen. Yeah.
Gene was my favorite. Yeah, he was my favorite. Like,
Well, Gene is like the straight edge guy, right?
Straight edge,
Which
boring.
later on, he's not boring. He's just like so
Straight edge.
proper.
Yeah.
He's been like he's a master of his sword. He's very well put.
poised.
Has glasses.
Right, the whole stereotype, right?
Yeah, he's just very nerdy looking.
But you can fight.
Oh, he has a plot twist though
What's the plot twist?
about
no spoilers.
Yeah, it's a he had to make a decision with his master to leave the house, and it went down a little gruesomely. But then we got Mugen, which is complete opposite.
I love this character too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a really cool character.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but his sword is a Chinese sword. And Jin's sword is like an actual samurai sword.
Right.
So you got these complete different cultures, different fighting styles.
Which is the Champlu. Champlu means mix up.
Yep.
I like it. You know what? And Mugen has this kind of awkward, free style.
Yeah.
This very just like non-structured way of like expressing himself in the fight. I don't know. Like everything about it just seemed like. Well, he did make the director made Cowboy Bebop, so we know it's gonna be good.
Of course. If you have not seen Cowboy Bebop,
I actually haven't finished it yet.
wow. Okay. I mean, I don't think the end is too important. I just think it's the journey that is more important. But
yeah.
Okay. So.
Okay.
I think that just the mixture of these two personalities, then going with Fu, right? Fu has a purpose in life. She is trying to find someone.
The Sunflower Samurai.
The Sunflower Samurai.
Yeah, she ends up finding him.
Yeah. Ooh.
But I mean,
heartwarming.
It's fine.
But she has a purpose. She has a mission. Unlike Mugen and Jin, they're kind of like
wandering.
Yeah, they're just wandering, and they don't really have a path to follow. And Fu does, and she kind of brings them together, right?
Just for her own.
sake. Her own need. But within that, they all find their purpose.
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah, and so it's. I mean, I'm pretty sure all animes are like that, right? They all find their purpose.
If they're good anime.
But yeah, those are like my top 3, right? Where you're kind of like tested, you're put into situations where you're not really comfortable with.
I like your top 3, honestly, man.
I need to watch.
Which one?
The 2 that you recommended, which is, of course, I need to finish watching Monster, and then Berserker.
Berserk, I really think you would like it.
Yeah, definitely need to check that out.
Yeah.
And the good thing is, I'll probably see if I can find some maybe manga this weekend. It's Comic-Con weekend.
Tell me how that goes. Are you going to make it?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go Saturday.
I do not have a ticket this year. I'm dropping the ball on that one.
Actually, it's not bad. I mean, Comic-Con's been here for many years. True. Have you ever been to any of the Comic-Cons?
I've been to one. To be honest with you, I've only been to one. I don't even know if I want to go back because I had a really, really good time in that one that I went to.
Okay. How long ago was it?
I think it was 2-3 years ago. You know, it was like, when Street Fighter V was first coming out. And
has it been 2 to 3 years ago that 5 came out?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow.
It was 4 years ago? I think it was 3. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of, time flies, man. My friend was there. He, the guy, I don't remember. I know Ono was there, the director for the game. He had a contest, a quick tournament to fight for this PS4, this limited edition PS4.
The Street Fighter one?
My friend stood up on the chair, raised his hand, he got picked. He won the PS4.
Nice.
Yeah, Eric. Shouts to Eric, man. That's my dude. And it was just awesome. I ran into like a couple of people. I ran into Kel from All That.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was there.
Just walking the floor?
He wasn't walking the floor, but I saw him like at a little bit of a panel, like, the panels. So crazy. I was like, yo, Kel. I'm a nerd, man. That's my childhood. But it was just like a thing that was just, I don't know if the next time I go would be that good. So I'm kind of a little wary about it, What do you think? To show up?
I mean, if you can, go. If not, I think it's just a place where I think it's not that it's lost.
Yeah.
Its core self. I appreciate that more people are welcome now.
It's mainstream. Just say it.
I don't want to call it mainstream because
mainstream, guys. Comic-Con got mainstream. It's like it used to be nerds, and now it's like families just going to see what it's about.
Minecraft. Just a bunch of kids. With Minecraft.
Like, hey, mom and dad, let's go. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I appreciate that it's kind of being like my girl's going, and my girl's, she's nerdy in certain things, but it's not like you see her going to a Comic-Con event type of thing. I see. So I appreciate that now they're making it welcoming.
It's more welcoming, more accessible
to everyone.
Okay, all right. You know what?
So I do appreciate that, but I can see as well where people are like, this was Haven, right? I got picked on in high school. I was like a nerd, and no one they all thought that I was watching hentai instead
My
of anime.
my life story.
Right, so I could see that. And you used to go to Comic-Con and they were like, "Oh, you nerd, why are you going?"
And
now everyone's like, "Oh, comic books?
I can't wait.
Marvel, DC,
I can't wait. Let's go.
Joker. Like, oh my god, I love Joker.
Oh my god. The same thing happened with Final Fantasy VII. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Once it gets closer.
Yeah, for sure. My goodness.
You know what? Actually, now that we're talking about games, have you ever played? Actually, you know what? Let's save that for another
topic.
Yeah, let's save it
another
for another
day.
Because we're definitely gonna look into those maybe top 3 PlayStation 1 games, top 3 PlayStation
we're gonna
2
smack
games.
that. Okay, we're
gonna
doing
go
that.
God of War.
God of War.
Snake. But yeah, so I can see how people are a little upset at Comic-Con now welcoming a lot more people.
Yeah, but you know what? Just go to Anime NYC. That's what I've been doing.
I have a badge there from it.
See?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
not
pretty
bad
cool.
Still.
But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end this one.
We can wrap it up.
Yeah, let us know what your top 3 animes are. Top anime. Do you watch anime at all?
You watch anime.
And if you don't, why are you wasting your time?
You're wasting your life if you're not.
YouTube's some anime.
Put it down in the box below.
Let us know in the description down below. And if you are listening, go ahead and put it on the comments as well. But yeah, till next time.